So here we go. Gargi's prediction, bang on, bang on. She said 1 wicket down for India at lunch. Australia almost out of the game. Bharat had said 3. Gargi's prediction, bang on. Even the second new ball isn't working for Australia. Devdutt Padikkal gaining in confidence. India on the ascendancy. Bharat Ramraj joins us as well. Devashish Sen will also join us. Bharat, Gargi got it right with her prediction for 1 down. And India completely in the driver's seat. So let's make her the new Baba for Rev Sports, Ma, whatever. So Gargi Mata got it right. But more importantly, Yashasvi Jaiswal and his habit of daddy hundreds, Gargi.
Oh, I'm speechless. I'm speechless looking at this innings of Yashasvi Jaiswal.
And by the way, great photos from Devashish.
Yeah, incredible pictures. I mean, the emotion is showing. And, I could make out what Yashasvi Jaiswal was saying to KL Rahul. KL Rahul, and he kept saying, "Bahut acha lag raha hai yaar, bahut acha lag raha hai." And that, those things make you very incredibly. These are heartwarming moments because look at the way that he's paced his innings. You could see that he's controlling his aggression with the bat because he has the habit of going all in. But Yashasvi Jaiswal, the adaptability that he's shown, the versatility and the responsibility and maturity that he's shown is incredible. First Indian, one of the few Indians to have scored a century in their first match in Australia.
Absolutely. শুভম দা বাংলা চ্যানেলে আছে, এটা bilingual, তাই জন্য ইংরেজি হিন্দি সব ভাষা বলছি ভাই, kindly bear with us. Ogni has also joined us. Bharat has joined us. Devashish is going to join us soon, showing all the festivities outside the Optus Stadium. But first, let's take initial comments. Bharat Ramraj, Yashasvi Jaiswal, what an innings, including KL Rahul. He's set it up. Bharat.
I guess his greatest strength is he knows how to overcome whatever weakness he has. I think that is what is the hallmark of someone like Yashasvi Jaiswal. Obviously, as we saw in the first innings, Mitchell Starc kind of got through with his weakness, that is to go very full and asking him to drive. But in the second innings, if you notice, Jaiswal has been a little more cautious when it comes to playing the cover drive, at least against the new ball. Early on yesterday, he was pretty cautious, got through that spell, and that is what really set it up for him. And that could be the hallmark of a potentially great test player because he's able to wade through or navigate through his weakness. And then once he gets set, obviously, his strengths take over. And he has that insatiable hunger for runs. Yes, some might counter me by saying all professional cricketers, all professional athletes have that hunger. What are you saying? Yeah, that's true. But some of them, the greatest, have that little bit of extra hunger to pick up more wickets or to pick up or to score more runs or to go that little bit faster when it comes to, say, running. Someone might run at 9.7 seconds. Another one might run at 9.8 seconds in 100 meters. But the one who runs in 9.7 seconds has that little bit of extra hunger. And that is what I think Jaiswal has. That is why he scores those big runs.
Ogni, first comment. You've had your luchi and whatever for breakfast, so clearly you are set for your first comment. You did not join us in the morning. We know you are lazy, so you were sleeping.
এই কথাটা সর্বৈব মিথ্যে কথা, কারণ কেউ যদি রেভ স্পোর্টস এর হোয়াটসঅ্যাপ চ্যানেল ফলো করে তাহলে দেখবে মানে দিনের শুরুর প্রথম যে কয়েকটা মেসেজ বলতে বলতে আমি আর দেবাশিসদা মোটামুটি আমি যখন গিয়ে পৌঁছবো, আমি বড়িয়াতে গিয়ে পৌঁছবো, আমি আর দেবাশিসদের শুধু বাংলাতেই কথা বলবো। সিন্স দিস ইজ আ বাইলিঙ্গুয়াল লাইভ, আই এম সুইচিং টু বিট অফ মাদার টাং। এটা সর্বৈব বাজে কথা, কারণ সকালবেলা খুব ভোরের দিকে প্রথম মেসেজ, অনেকগুলো প্রথম মেসেজের মধ্যে একটা আমারও থাকে যে খেলা দেখছি ইত্যাদি। কিন্তু আমাদের বাংলা পরীক্ষা একটা রচনা লিখতে আসতো বড়িয়াদা, তুমিও বাংলা পরীক্ষা দিয়েছো, আমরাও দিয়েছি, সবাই দিয়েছি, যে একটা 10 নম্বরের প্রশ্ন আসতো নামকরণের সার্থকতা বলে। তো এই প্রশ্নটা বোধহয় এবার যশস্বীর জন্য করা উচিত। এই যে প্রথম নাম যশস্বী, সেটার বোধহয় নামকরণের সার্থকতা দেওয়া উচিত। It's been a fantastic 100 by Yashasvi. I mean, and the way he has carried on, he played a few loose shots after getting to 100. But again, this is where the experience of KL Rahul comes in. He immediately went up to his partner, calmed him down, soothed the nerves. And you know that mixture of that laughter and that small bit of tears in his eyes after he scored his first 100 in Australia. And mind you, Jaiswal has a history of scoring daddy hundreds or mummy hundreds, whatever you want to call. He tries to convert his hundreds and he's looking all set for a double. Not jinxing.
not jinx. Devashish Sen, he's already out there in his photographer's bib, getting ready, is in that tunnel. Devashish, if you could settle down somewhere, because we want to know from you. The first session, you were there, very hot. You said the phone is getting overheated. All of that was happening. Devashish, give us a sense. What's going on? Are there festivities? What's happening there?
Yeah, Boryada, it's 32 degrees Celsius, but it seems like it is 42 degrees Celsius. Means it's so hot out there, and the phones were getting overheated, the lens was getting overheated, and there were no umbrellas at the photographers area. So all the photographers in their group and did complain. But then, talking about the match, obviously India are strongly placed now. Means obviously, and what a great 100 by Yashasvi, and he looked a class apart, and to bring out his 100 with a uppercut for a 6 of Mitchell Stark, that was fantastic.
Indian fans, more Indian fans, any kind of festival celebration?
Yeah,
where
I am just now heading to the festival area. Once I reach there, I'll show you the visuals. Just a couple of minutes more, because it's a long walk.
Okay, great. Let me take comments before that. So Devashish is walking towards where the festival area is. There's a huge Indian festival today, by the way, at Perth. But Gargi, Devdutt Padikkal, this is what opportunity does. Yes, it was easier because the new ball was not there by the time he got himself in. Yes, KL Rahul and Yashasvi had done the job. But even for Padikkal, this is an important innings, and that final shot of 4 is a stamp that, yeah, I belong here. Once again, the Indian management giving that opportunity and giving him the confidence. Gargi.
Devdutt Padikkal is extremely lucky that he got this opportunity in Australia at the Border Gavaskar Trophy. You know, with the way that circumstances panned out, Rohit Sharma not being there, Shubman Gill getting injured. Otherwise, I wouldn't have seen any place for Devdutt Padikkal in that team. But he's got this opportunity and he has to make the most of it. When we compare the 2 innings of Devdutt Padikkal, I think today he looked very much more settled. His nerves were much more settled. I didn't see the kind of nervousness that we saw in the first innings. He was very sure of his shots. He was very sure of what he was going to do. And like you said, this is the opportunity to say, prove to the selectors that I belong in this team, that you have to look at me when someone's gone, or I'm the next person in line. You have to make that possible.
Absolutely. Bharat Ramraj, Romit Mukherjee is saying the pitch has become so flat, it's insane. 500 target needed. Now we'll say 750 needed. Don't worry. But the truth is, India's batting, Australia deflated.
Yeah.
Any team that bowls 130, 40 overs will feel the heat, and the cracks will open up further and further. Day 4, day 5, fundamentally different proposition. Bharat Ramraj.
Yeah, it depends on the sun beating down. The more it beats down on the pitch, then definitely it will break up. So how much of sun is beating down on the pitch, that's what it depends on. So hopefully a little more sun will beat down on the pitch, then definitely a few more indentations will open up. This is a typical, you can counter argue by saying Perth tracks in the past on day 3 has done a little more. But by day 4 at least, I expect a few more indentations. And when a team is chasing whatever 450, 500 or whatever, the pressure will be massive on Australia. So that is something that one has to consider. The scoreboard pressure will be definitely there on the Australian team. Even if someone like Steve Smith comes in and tells, I can forget the previous outcome. At some point of time, the batter will be thinking, oh my God, we have a mountain to climb here. So that is something that will definitely affect the Australian team as well. So India should, from here at least, expect India to win. But as we always know, that glitch goes that cricket is a game of glorious uncertainties. So you never know. I just wanted to add a point on Devdutt Padikkal. See, he comes. See, I'm not first of all comparing, but he comes straight from David Gower's school of batting, in the sense that Saurav Ganguly's school of batting, in the sense that he doesn't have much of a trigger. He either goes back just enough or forward just enough. So he doesn't have much movement. So he's a kind of batter who will always come under scrutiny for his lack of footwork. But just like Saurav Ganguly or Trescoffic or all these batters. He just has to be mentally strong. Hopefully, he's mentally strong to take all the criticism about his footwork, and it will come good.
Visuals. Look at this. Let Ogni talk over this. I'll come back to you. Ogni, these are live visuals from outside the Optus Stadium in that festival area. This is what Test cricket is. They are marketing it like this. Look at these visuals. Fantastic. Look at kids. Look at women. Look at girls. Look at young boys. This is how Test cricket is marketed. Look at these visuals that Devashish is sending. Ogni, talk over them.
দুর্দান্ত, মানে টেস্ট ক্রিকেটের এর থেকে ভালো বিজ্ঞাপনের কিছু হতে পারে না বরিয়াদা। অ্যান্ড টেস্ট ক্রিকেট নিডস অ্যাডভার্টাইজমেন্ট। আই মিন দ্যাট ইজ ওয়াই ইউ হ্যাভ দ্য WTC সাইকেল, দ্যাট ইজ ওয়াই ইউ হ্যাভ দ্য মাচ হাইপ WTC ফাইনাল, ইউ আর হ্যাভিং ইট এট Lords this time. So, you know, all the build up is till the WTC final. We don't know whether India is going to make it. We don't know the two teams who are going to make it. But definitely, Test cricket needed a push, and I think Test cricket has got a very, very good push with this kind of marketing, Boriada. Also, the fact that, you know, Test cricket, I believe, should remain in its place. I mean, you cannot replace a 5-day match with reels, with 60-second shots, with T20 reels. It's not 2-minute noodles. That is why I always say Test cricket is the closest to life. It resembles life. It resembles the festivities. Look at Perth day 1, look at Perth day 2. That's how life is. One day you're experiencing the lows. The next day you are ending at 171 without the loss of any wicket. That is what Test cricket is. And this is classical Test match batting. KL Rahul, Jaiswal, now Devdutt Padikkal looking fairly assured. This is classical Test match batting. You tired the bowlers, you bat them out. A lot of people were saying second new ball, wait till the 88th over, second new ball will be taken. No, what happened? Stark and Hazelwood given ample amount of rest before the second new ball. You've got Manas Labuschagne to roll his arm over. You've got Travis Head as well. Now next, what happened? You know, the first over with the second new ball set the tone that the bowlers are tiring out. Hazelwood consistently bowling below 130 Ks, 2 balls going down the leg side, both of them going for boundaries and 4 byes. Stark offering looseness. I mean, Aussie bowlers are deflated. And yes, now guys, let's not talk about the target. Let's not talk about how much India should bat longer. India should bat the entire day today. Make no mistake, the cracks will open up. The likes of Washington Sundar will come into play, and you're absolutely right, Boria, the day 4, day 5. But look at the festivities, you know, the kids. I mean, people from all states, যেটা আমরা বাংলায় বলি 8 থেকে 80, তারা এসছেন টেস্ট ম্যাচ উপভোগ করছেন, and it's actually turning into a family picnic, which is a great sign for test match cricket.
Absolutely. Look at these visuals. Look at these visuals. I mean, this is how you market, and Devashish is joining us as well. Devashish, fantastic visuals from the festival area. Just show us. I mean, just do a kind of walkthrough if you can, you know, with your camera. Just describe it. If you can turn the camera and just talk over it, show us the visuals. That's what we need. Just over to you, Devashish. Let's take it over.
মামা একটা গোলাপ কেন আমার জন্য? মামা আমার জন্য একটা গোলাপ কেন?
Yeah, Bodhida, a lot of activities are going on. As you can see, it's a Western Australia Day. It is an annual celebration here, and and here you can see little kids having some fun activities. You could see, and there's some magic show also going on. So a lot of activities, and it's kind of a festival atmosphere here, and especially the kids and the children with their mom and dad are all here and enjoying the atmosphere here. There you can see the Optus Stadium. You can just outside the Optus Stadium where this event is happening, and you can see the people. There are stalls, the food stalls all around, and the people with the families with their kids, the children. Here I could see a little one. So,
আরে মামা তোমাকে হাই বলছে, ওদের হাই করে দাও, ওদের একটা গোলাপ দিয়ে দাও আমার তরফ থেকে। আরে পাশ কাটিয়ে বেরিয়েছে, একটা গোলাপ দাও। এ কি গোলাপটা পাবো কোথা থেকে? আরে তুমি তো এক্ষুনি একটা শট নিলে যেখানে দুজন সুন্দরী মহিলা গোলাপ নিয়ে দাঁড়িয়েছিল, এক্ষুনি একটা ছবি
মহিলা দেখালাম না, ঠিক আছে? আমি যাদের দিচ্ছ না কিছু বললে যদি বলতে চায়,
এই দেখো দেখো তুমি নিজে ওদের পাশ দিয়ে যাচ্ছ, একটা গোলাপ দাও। আরে কিন্তু বড়িয়া, অনেস্টলি আমার না স্কুল এক্সকারশনের কথা মনে পড়ছে। একটা দিন বাড়ি থেকে ফুল শুট, সকালবেলা 7টায় স্কুল বাসে করে একটা এক্সকারশন স্পটে যাওয়া, এইরকম ভাবে সব আমব্রেলা টাঙিয়ে রান্না করে খাওয়া দাওয়া, ক্রিকেট খেলা, ফুটবল খেলা, 5:30 6টার মধ্যে বাড়ি ফেরা। ওয়ান্ডারফুল। এবং দ্য উইন্টার ইজ জাস্ট সেট ইন হিয়ার। পারফেক্ট সিনারিও। অপটাস স্টেডিয়ামের বাইরে বড়িয়া, আমাদের ইন্ডিয়ান ইডেন গার্ডেন্স এর বাইরে এরকম একটা হতে পারে না? কিন্তু বোধহয় এড়িয়ে জায়গা নেই বোধহয়।
অগ্নি এই অয়ন বলে এই ছেলেটিকে রোজ বার করে দিই, এ রোজ চলে আসে ফর সাব রিজন, রোজ বার করে দিই আমরা। আবার বার করে দে তো, আমার মজা
আবার
লাগে,
কি লিখছে?
রোজ বার করে দে, হয় রোজ ঘুরে আসে, এটা আবার বার করে দে। Devashish, talk us through. This is great visuals and oh, lovely. Hi, you look dapper. We are from India. You look dapper. Can they speak?
বড়িয়াদার
Give us a sense.
দেবাশিস
What is this? What is the celebration on? You look fantastic. What's going on? These are great visuals. Tell us. We can't hear them.
He's on mute.
আরে গোলাপের মধ্যে কাঁটা।
Devashish,
আমি
you're on
বলছি তো,
mute.
গোলাপের
Devashish,
মধ্যে
you're on
কাঁটা।
mute.
দাঁড়া আনমিউট করে দেবাশিস দাকে।
Yes, ma'am. Tell us. You look fantastic. What is going on? What is the celebration for?
Hello.
Sadly, we can't hear you.
দেবাশিস দা তুমি ওদের কনভে করে দাও, আর ওদের মেসেজটা আমাদের কনভে করে দাও।
Bye. Thank you.
Unfortunately, we could not hear them, Devashish, maybe because of the Bluetooth, but you tell us what were they saying?
No, actually the thing is that they were not willing to put that earbud in their ears. I don't know what was the reason. So that was the
No, it's understandable.
that was the reason.
Very understandable why. Very understandable why. But Devashish, just tell us what were they saying? What is the thing like? I mean, why so much celebration today? Is it because of Western Australia?
This is a Western Australian Day. It's not about only Indian festival. It happens annually during this time of the year where where a lot of fun activities happen with a lot of kids with their families. As we speak, there were some aero shows as well. Means I would just like to show to our viewers there's some aero shows as well. So a lot of things happening along with the test match here.
Fantastic stuff.
বড়িয়াদা
Yes, okay.
আমি একটা 4 লাইনের কবিতা, আমি এক্ষুনি একটা 4 লাইনের কবিতা লিখলাম, একটু বলবো? এটা ডেডিকেটেড টু মামা, ডেডিকেটেড টু অল অফ ইউ। একটা 4 লাইনের কবিতা বলবো?
Oh God.
Right. So since Mama is showing us the beautiful visuals, there we go again. So roses are red, sky is blue. Please pay attention, ladies and gentlemen. Roses are red, sky is blue. India in the driver's seat. Aussie bowlers have no clue. Tell me, how is the point? How is the point, Mama? Mama, how is the point?
Even Bharat has a smile. on his face.
Brilliant.
মামা সার্টিফাই করে দিয়েছে।
রূপ তোমার।
আরে মামা দাঁড়াও না, গিয়ে পৌঁছোই, তারপর রূপ দেখাচ্ছি তোমাকে আমি।
সঙ্গে সঙ্গে কবিতা বানিয়ে দিলে।
একদম। এবার নেক্সট কবিতাটা মামাকে নিয়ে বানাবো, যদি জাস্ট প্রে করো দিনটা ভালো যায়।
বড়িয়াদা exactly, this is not related to cricket. Means what I would like to clarify, it is not something that is related to cricket. It's a Western Australia Day. So basically, it's a annual program which happens every day during this time here in Perth. So and the best part is that this time it is happening along with the test match here. But not many Indian families I can find out of. Not many Indian stars. It's more Western Australian kind of thing.
Okay. But in the ground today, what was the crowd like, Devashish? I mean, are people coming in? Because in the morning there were quite a few Indian fans. What's the crowd like in the stadium? Is it half full? Because the last couple of days we had really good crowds.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a massive day, but then not many crowds. Means when obviously it's very hot, Buryada. Means the temperatures. Although it is 32 degrees Celsius, as I said previously, but it's very hot out here. Means as if it looks like it is 40-45 degrees. You could see, but then despite that, the people were in the shades. Obviously, it's a huge stadium. But I think with the passage of play, maybe during the post-lunch session or post-tea session, you will see more and more people turning out. It's being a Sunday, so and hopefully by then we will get to see the Yashasvi going here is 100.
Yeah, to come back, let's start with you, Gargi. I mean, we are talking about Jaiswal, we are talking about the Indian lead, but a word on KL Rahul. He's got a lot of flack. He has been trolled incessantly. But in the first innings, in the second innings, the way he helped Jaiswal, the way he guided Jaiswal, this has been a stellar show from KL Rahul.
This is one of the best things we've seen from KL Rahul. And, we were talking about this before. Sorry?
No, it's okay. You
Yeah.
continue.
We were talking about, all of this. We were talking about before the BGT started that, we wanted KL Rahul to have this redemption arc in this series, and that's precisely what he did. And I've been backing KL Rahul for a long, long time for this series, especially because look at the kind of temperament that KL Rahul has shown. The way that he was calming down Yashasvi Jaiswal throughout the innings, guiding him. Of course, KL Rahul is much more experienced than Yashasvi, so he's sort of a guiding light for Yashasvi as well. At the end, he played more than him, but still there was a lot of contribution from KL Rahul in Yashasvi's innings. Then the kind of solidity that KL Rahul has given when Yashasvi Jaiswal was the aggressor yesterday, KL Rahul was holding tight at his end, and he just looked so solid. This is the best we've seen from KL.
Bharat Ramraj, same question. KL Rahul, this was outstanding. Big question: does Rohit Sharma warrant a place in this 11? Big no. Come on. Let me take that. He's your skipper. He's the leader of this team. It's his team. Of course, he merits a place. Based on one test match, you're saying why Rohit Sharma? All of these batters have failed against New Zealand. So let's not ask trivial questions and trivialize the discussion. Bharat Ramraj, your thoughts on the KL Rahul effort?
Yeah, it was a great effort from him. He was technically very solid, as I've already talked about his technical efficiency. And again, he guided Jaiswal, and both of them are looking for quick singles, doubles. That really set it up. It was test match batting isn't just about going out there and playing defensively. It's also looking out for that quick single, the double early on in the innings, and that is what really set it up for the Indian team, because it set the foundation. And after that, when it got easier, obviously the conditions were not very difficult on day 2, but when the new ball got told, when the Kookaburra ball got told, or 15-20 overs, it became very easy for batting. So it was a wonderful innings in terms of efficiency, and also how he was able to form the strike, which definitely played a part in ensuring that India got that foundation stone.
I think that's the point, Ogni. Even in the first ball of the day, the way Yashasvi Jaiswal blocked and took a single, this has been the defining thing. They were switched on. KL Rahul attacked Mitchell Stark straight up, the ball full, done, 4. So, India, that is intent. It is not about scoring slam bang. This is perfect test match batting. They completely grabbed the opportunities at every point in time whenever there was an opportunity to score. And that's what has worked superb for India, Ogni.
Yes, absolutely, Boryada. We talked about this extensively post the 3-0 whitewash, that what is the need of a release shot? You don't, Cheteshwar Pujara or Ajinkya Rahane didn't need a release shot. So why are you playing that after just playing 5-6 balls? What was exemplary to me, the way Yashasvi, Devdutt and KL Rahul saw off Manas Labuschagne and saw off Travis Head. I mean, by that time, Rahul was dismissed. So the way Yashasvi and Devdutt Padikkal, they saw off Labuschagne and Head, all the preparations were there. There was a square leg in place, and it was known that Labuschagne would ball short, giving their fast bowlers a rest before the second new ball. And Travis Head rolling his arm over for 2 overs, I believe, before the second new ball was taken. That was exemplary. The way they did not lose their composure, the way they did not lose their calm, and that is what we have been saying.
Oyon, everything is permissible. I've said on this platform multiple times. You turn sexist. Trust me, I will note your IP address, I'll trace it down, and I will ensure you are never seen. Don't try such nonsense on my platform and try and be sexist. And this is serious stuff. You make a comment about a junior colleague of mine. I know how to deal with this. I have seen idiots in my life. I've kicked them in the butt and thrown them out. Don't take me on. You try one more time. Anybody does. Anybody does one more sexist comment. I'm telling you, Oyon, once and for all, I will ensure you're not on social media and you regret this all the while. So nobody makes a sexist comment and gets away. I hope that message is loud and clear. Yes, Ogni.
হ্যাঁ, বয়ন সমাদারকে আমরা ব্লক করে দিয়েছি বরিয়াদা। হি হ্যাজ বিন ব্যান্ড ফ্রম কমেন্টিং ফার্দার, সো দ্যাটস নট আ প্রবলেম। সো মানে এরকম বেনজল থাকবেই, জাস্ট ধরে বের করে দিতে হবে। ইয়েস, বাট গোয়িং ব্যাক টু হোয়াট আই ওয়াজ সেইং বরিয়াদা, দ্যাট ইউ নিডেড টু ব্যাট আউট টাইম, you needed to deflate Australian bowlers. Devashish is saying it's feeling like 42, so we can jolly well understand what's going in the mind of the players who are out there on the field since yesterday. And we clearly saw that indication when Hazelwood started. He's bowling at 126, 128. Even Labuschagne is bowling at 133, rolling his arm over. So Hazelwood, the pace has dropped for Cummins. The pace, and Cummins has been the most erratic. You are leading the team. You are a leader. Look at Jasprit Bumrah. He is also leading the team. He's led from the front with a 5-wicket haul. Rare loose deliveries. Cummins offering one in every 6-7 balls. So you have deflated the Aussie bowlers. You have batted time. You have taken them out. Now let's just kill them. That's what I say. Bat for the entire day and bat Australia out of the game. Simple.
Devashish, then that is the question. I'll go to Gargi on that as well. Clearly, you bat till at least 1 hour after tea, if not more. Get to a lead of 450 plus, because you already have 300. This Indian side bats for another 3 hours. There are stroke makers there. The second new ball will lose its shine. India will score, and more tired Australian team means there'll be a lot of runs. Would you want Australia to be out there for the last 30-35 minutes? Tired legs, tired hands. India with the brand new cherry, put them under the cosh. Shadows lengthening, pick 2 wickets. Devashish said.
Absolutely, Bodiada, and it's only going to tire the Australian players if they're in the middle for another couple of hours. Believe me, it is very hot out there, and they have been fielding for the last 2 days, more than 1.5 days. So obviously, Indians should allow them to bat for at least half an hour. And the kind of form Bumrah has been, the spell he bowled in the first innings. Even a 1 wicket or 2 wickets, India will have their tails up and come on day 4. They will feel very, very comfortable. And given that the Australian batters are not in the greatest of form, especially someone like a Nathan Maxwell, the opener who is making his debut, Khawaja, Labuschagne, Steve Smith, means all these batters are not in the best of form except for Travis Head. So absolutely 10 out of 10 times India should allow the Australian to go out there in the middle and bat for at least half an hour before the close of day 3.
Agreed. 100%. This is what you want. You want to get Australia in at the worst of the times, which is in the last 30 to 40 minutes. Get them to bat when they're already frustrated. They're already tired. It's on their faces. It's in their body language. You can see it. So at the end of the day, imagine how magnified that will be. And when they come out to bat in that attitude or in that frustration, it's going to be advantage India. It already is, but it's just going to get better from here.
Yeah, and 450 runs or anything about close to 500 means you will have attacking slips, attacking fielders all through your innings. And somebody's asking about IPL owners reaching Jeddah. Yes, boss. Everybody's reached Jeddah. Yesterday, Ishan Shahane was in that dinner, which was around 10:30, 11 India time, about 7:30, 8 o'clock Jeddah. There was Sanjeev, Goenka, there was the Reliance owners, there was Akash and people. I think Preeti Zinta and Juhi Chawla were also there. So we were getting reports from Jeddah. So all of them are there. Absolutely everybody has reached Jeddah, don't you worry. Last 10 minutes on the show. So I'll start with you, Bharat Ramraj. Devashish, if you want to leave, you can, because you've got to get back. Yeah, Devashish, please.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Bharat Ramraj, what is India's approach? Play a few more overs of the new ball and then try and sort of capitalize, because you will see tired legs. You will see scoring opportunities open up. Bharat.
Honestly, Jaiswal, the kind of batter he is, I have a feeling he will try to attack after the lunch break. He's the kind of batter who is very aggressive. So I think he will look for scoring opportunities from here on, because he's not someone who is going to defend, I guess, when he's about 150 runs on the board. So he will try to attack. Padikkal is also a shot maker. So I expect these two batters to look for scoring opportunities, maybe after 2-3 overs or whatever, after the lunch break. You expect this to really go hard at the Australian team. It's going to be a real struggle for the Australian team. I struggle to remember when Australian base attack was in this kind of a situation. It must be a very long time. Definitely the MCG test in 2010-11, they were in that this kind of a situation after getting bowled out for 99 in the first innings. After that, very, very difficult to remember them in this kind of situation. So interesting to see how that's at home, how Australian fast bowlers go through the second session because they are under the pump, and I expect India to really cash in.
Gargi, Raut, the point you just made about Yashasvi Jaiswal, if he gets a 200.
First series in Australia, first match in Australia, and you get a 200. How does it get any better than this? This is, I think, just a glimpse of what potential Yashasvi Jaiswal has. He has only shown us a glimpse of what's about to come for Indian cricket, or what's about to come for Yashasvi Jaiswal, and this is brilliance. This is excellence from Yashasvi Jaiswal. 22 years old, first series, first match in Australia, and a 200. Does it get better than that?
If he does get it, Ogni, first ever Indian to get a 200 in Perth. First ever Indian to get a 200 in Perth, if that happens.
Oh, it'll be fantastic. It'll be fantastic. And I'll really like to see another Australian left-handed in the commentary box than Adam Gilchrist. He loves Yashasvi. I mean, if you have heard his broadcasting so far, he absolutely adores the baby Yashasvi. And I mean, it's an unbelievable story, right? 22 years of old, going in Australia for the first time, facing the likes of Hazelwood Stark, Cummins, Lyon, dismissed cheaply in the first innings, coming back, batting time. But I still think, Bodiada, contrary to the popular notion here, I think India should bat out the entire day. They should completely tire the bowlers and not put them in for the last 30-40 minutes of the day. They should bat them out. They should completely bat them out, because Australian mindset is of a different mindset altogether. Different mindset. They won't give up until they give up. They won't give up till their last drop of blood. They won't give up till the last wicket. So Australia is one defined, resilient team, irrespective of what the batting order is going through right now. So I think India should definitely bat Australia out of the game and then think about it.
Are Australians like, I think Australians are chickens. When they come to India, when they play against India, they're mentally fragile. Look at the 2018 series, look at the 2021 series. Australians have a mental block against India, as Bharat says, and he's right. Absolutely. I mean, look at the number of opportunities they've had, and they've squandered the opportunities from winning positions. Even this match, 150 all out India. Australia should have grabbed that chance, batted better, scored 300, and the match was theirs. They got all out for 104, and everything went out of their control. Are the Australians as strong as we think they are, or are the Australians much weaker? Bharat Ramraj, final comment. Need to end the show in about 3 minutes. Are the Australians that strong? I mean, Pat Cummins as a captain looks flat. Absolutely. Where are the bouncers? Come on. If it was the Australia of old, I would have tried the bouncer trick, bowl on the body, get close in fielders, get a leg slip, keep a forward short leg, come round the wicket to KL Rahul, bowl him into the body, or even Jaiswal. You've tried nothing. Absolutely nothing have you tried, which is out of the box against the Indians. Bharat Ramraj.
Yeah, one has to remember this is also an aging test side. Australian test side is an aging test side. And from whatever I've seen in the Sheffield Shield, they have some good bowlers coming through, but they don't have, I don't think there are too many potentially good test batters coming through. So Australia are in some trouble when it comes to their test team. And as far as Pat Cummins is concerned, obviously, is definitely not in, I don't think he's in good rhythm. When he struggles, the Australian test team really struggles, I believe, when it comes to their pace attack, because Mitchell Starc is someone who can bowl that odd pitch of a delivery, odd snorter of a delivery, but he's not your relentless, consistent bowler. And Hazelwood is very good, but he's not an attack leader. So when Pat Cummins is flat, the Australian test team is pretty much, you can expect them to be flat. So yeah, they're under the pump, and it would be interesting to see after this test series how Australia will go through that transition phase, because in the Sheffield Shield, I don't see too many potentially good test batters coming through.
Gideon Haigh had said this at the start of the test match, that India would find Perth alien. And if they managed to come out of this, I mean, Australia had kept this test match to get that 1-0 lead. Adelaide, day-nighter and Perth, they had deliberately done that. If they lose this one, it could well be downhill. And we want to see what the Aussie media says. We want to see where the 4-0 brigade there is. We want to see all of those comments from here on that India is just a roller. Yes, Ogni, I'll give you the last word, but Gargi, because your predictions are all coming true and you have taken the new mantle of our astrologer or our predictor, what's happening till tea?
Till tea. Oh gosh. I think another 1 wicket.
So it's 2 down only.
Yeah, it's 2 down only.
And Jaiswal 200?
Yes.
He's getting the 200?
But I don't want to jinx him. See.
Okay, so no jinxing, but
jinxing, but only 1 wicket goes down.
So 2 down for T, says Gargi Raut. Bharat is nodding. Bharat doesn't want to give a prediction anymore. But okay, you have the last.
No comments. No comments. No comments on what's happening post-T. Absolutely no comments on what's happening post-T. But a word on the Aussie media. If the test match was in Pune and you lost 17 wickets on the first day, you would have taken ICC to the cleaners, haven't you? Wouldn't you, the Aussie media? And now Jasprit Bumrah's bowling action is illegal. Come up with better excuses. Till then, keep watching the IPL auction, keep watching Ref Sports, and keep following the series. Because your Pat Cummins and Mitchell Starc is going to come to India to earn crores, and they're going to mess up every time against Jaiswal, KL Rahul, and Virat Kohli in Perth. Thank you so much.
Fingers crossed, one more session and it's all India. If Australia doesn't make a comeback in this session, chances are bleak. This match is all but done. Come back with us. Come back with us during tea for an update and then end of the day's play, when we hopefully, fingers crossed, celebrate an absolute Indian ascendancy and a possible 200. Thank you very much for watching.